Are we live? Are we live? I have an actual stand now for the, which I hope it'll stay on. Let me just pop it back a little minute, the stand. Apologies. Okay, so it should stay because it's an actual stand. So literally just before I why does something always happen literally just before you jump on? Anyway, sorry. So yeah, it's about to start. Literally, I was doing my nails, I've dropped it again, just before I came on live. And this is like, I have done lives before, but I've not done a live with me on camera. So I hope it all goes well. Oh, it's gone under the...
Taking a musical baton from Ukraine and running with it now on BBC One for the final of the Eurovision Song Contest with repetitive flashing images. Live from Liverpool, singing in this city, you never walk alone.
Good evening, and a very warm welcome to the United Kingdom from the United Kingdom. Yes, I can hardly believe it. For the first time in 25 years, the Eurovision Grand Final is being hosted in the United Kingdom, more specifically, the magical musical city of Liverpool. But of course, we are hosting on behalf of Ukraine. This is Kalush Orchestra. Well, did win it last year, and a sobering thought, that underground station they were just in is where they actually held the qualifying competition for their Eurovision entry this year. The theme is United by Music. Ukraine and the UK and the rest of Europe united, and we begin with a very special performance of last year's winning song, Stefania.
I don't know if I watched it last year. Oh, I remember who they were. I recognise this pink hat.
Guitarist on the roof, Brian Mayle will be livid. Sam Ryder there on the line of building. Joss Stone. And later on we see UK rapper Miss Banks and our right royal cameo. Keep your eyes peeled.
Kate Williams, boy, on Eurovision.
transported and united by music into the Liverpool Arena, and 7,000 howling Eurovision fans who can't wait for tonight's show.
It's hard to believe it's actually in the UK. I'm just going to look for my nail glue again because it's doing my... I can't get it out of my head, so I haven't got it on my finger. One moment.
Can you show us to there? It's fair to see that great wear out of that pink hat, isn't it?
Live from Liverpool, this is the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2023.
That's Mel B's voice, isn't it? The Spice Girls.
We're starting, as usual, with the flag parade. All 26 finalists. I don't know if you saw the semi-finals or not. If you're new to the show tonight, I can promise you 26 fantastic songs. Really, I'm not just saying that. They are really good. It's a very strong lineup tonight.
I'm scared to press anything now live because I don't want it to.
Such a happy host city. Everyone loving it. The sun's been out.
Okay, that's request.
Everywhere, and this crowd, they don't want to be anywhere else.
What's,
The
oh God.
is amazing inside this arena tonight.
Right, I don't know what that even means.
The flag parade will take difference tonight. Some acts are coming out over classic British tracks, and then for fear the flag parade would go by too quickly, we're interrupting it with some Ukrainian Eurovision classics.
Okay, so you can send it to people.
Neymar is of course representing the United Kingdom tonight, and we have high hopes for her. She's a real fan favourite.
So if you get a random thing off me,
You'd be so proud of the
And he didn't want it, I do apologise.
Amazing job. Wait to see some of the interval acts, just stunning. The first performer from Ukraine will be Goa. They came 5th in 2021.
Oh, I'd love to see Jessie Hart. I don't know if you can see this. Follow Jessie Goth Midnight Heart on YouTube. No, I'll leave that to it then.
Now, I'm doing double duty tonight. I'm up here, but I'm also down on the stage. So my little mates must now take me downstairs to open the show.
All right, Graham. Thank you for the baton. I'm clutching the baton. Like Penny Mordaunt to the ceremonial sword at the coronation. Hello, gang. For one night only, we are not in Liverpool, we are in Liverpool. They're still on flags, they're coming out in the order that they will be performing.
What's that sparkly thing doing?
Last night, expert juries in all 37 countries.
Oh, it puts a filter on
a
it.
copy of tonight's show known as the jury final, casting their votes in secret.
No, I don't want to end it. Okay.
All music industry
Don't touch it
professionals.
there.
Where's Jamala?
So I have an actual stand now that's meant to stop it from falling, instead of like trying to balance it on DVDs and whatnot.
Terrific work there from Jamala. Yes, the UK jury are all music industry professionals. They are Shazzy Lewis, singer-songwriter, Jim Spencer, music producer, Jack Howett, West End superstar, and Liverpool's Heidi Range from Sugar Babes, and Radio on Extras, Theo Johnson. All the vibes are a-banging. The heart rate is increasing. I need to let my trousers out already. Honestly, it's too much going. Look at them coming out. This crowd are loving it. There's Ukraine. Torchy, you'll see performing later on. She's also very popular with the crowd. Here's Tina Carroll.
Tina Carroll, never heard of her. Mr. James is sat in the chair over there. If I keep looking over there, that's what I'm
She
looking at.
represented Ukraine in 2006.
He might join me on my lap
Now
sometime.
listen, we
He's
would
made a little
love
mess.
to hear from you this evening. I'm having a party for one here in the commentary box. With a little bit of, a little bit of joy from you all. Contact us by Facebook or Twitter. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for exclusive content using @BBC Eurovision. The party continues as they all come out and strut their stuff. Watch out for these guys. Croatia. Oh, here she is. Memela will be closing the show tonight with her track, I Wrote a Song. There
Oh
is
my
so
god, I love these.
Here's Bianca.
This was 2007, and a little fact, this is the only act I've ever voted for while watching Eurovision.
she's still got it. Virka Serduchka, she was the runner-up for Ukraine in 2007. Her mum still got it as well. Oh, did she lose a shoe? If you catch Virka's shoe, hold on to it. That will be part of Eurovision mythology. Look at the lovely crowd. Hello, everybody. Everyone's got their wristbands with different coloured lights. It's all pink and yellow and blue.
I've always wanted to go to Eurovision.
For the evening, buckle up. This is going to be amazing.
Julia Sanders and Hannah Waddingham.
I thought Ryden was
No, it's not a hologram. It's actually him. He got there with the power of his legs and some nice spongy trainers. TV sensation Alicia Dixon, of course, Ukrainian rock goddess Julia Sanina, star of stage and screen, Emmy Award-winning actress Hannah Waddingham. Oh, I'm emotional suddenly, gang. I'm emotional. It's hit me. What's happening? And of course, our very own Graham Naughty Boy Norton, the voice of Eurovision UK.
Євробачення 2023!
Yes, welcome to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2023! And a very special welcome to Liverpool's historic docks, the perfect setting for an old wreck like me.
Nah, you still got it, Graham.
Oh, don't cry.
You do. We've got 26 finalists backstage ready for the performance of their lives. They all want to follow in the footsteps of last year's winners, Kalush Orchestra. And how great was that opening performance, guys? We love them.
Now, Ukraine's win would usually mean that they would be hosting tonight. But because of the war, runners-up, the United Kingdom, are taking the reins. And aren't we so very proud to do so?
Music is in Liverpool's DNA, so it's the right place for this year's competition. The city really has made Ukraine and all of us feel very welcome, so thank you!
Our theme this year, United by Music, really does sum up the feeling here in the arena and across the city tonight.
And united we are. Well, out here anyway. Backstage, ooh, the competition is fierce. And that's because there's a lot resting on tonight's results.
Yes, now since Eurovision began 67 years ago, the competition has always been tough, and gosh, it gets tougher every year. Let's take a look at who's had the most success over the years.
I think this crowd knows. It's Ireland with the 7 wins.
Ireland have won the most.
I ask you, why isn't Johnny Logan president? Why?
I mean, and interestingly enough, as we can see, I feel like a geography and maths teacher, Luxembourg have 5 wins, despite not taking part since 1993.
Hannah, I have breaking Eurovision news. Yes. Luxembourg have just announced they want to rejoin next year. I know. Oh, Vicky Leandros, we never forgot you.
Right, 26 countries are competing in tonight's grand final, and you can help decide who wins.
You have up to 20 votes, and who can't you vote for?
Your own country, because that would be madness.
Exactly. In fact, you can't vote for anyone until all acts have performed. And here's how it works. Tonight, the 37 national juries make up half the points, and the other half is made up of the votes from you, the Eurovision audience.
And for the first time ever, that also includes the rest of the world vote.
While they're talking about votes, can we get
That
tissue?
means, as the name suggests, wherever you are in the world, you can get behind your favourite act. Check out how that works on Eurovision.tv.
Et maintenant,
Oui. And now, parlons français maintenant. So while Hannah's speaking French, I should let you know that viewers in the UK can vote for your favourite act later in the show by phone and via the EBU's Eurovision app, but you cannot vote by text. Put those thumbs away. For full terms and privacy notice, visit bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
The honor of opening the grand final goes to Austria! Europe, Australia, Liverpool! Are you ready? Eurovision Song Contest 2023!
Begin.
We're off. The theme of this year's contest, as you probably know, is United by Music, and all of this year's postcards, which are the little filmy bits before each performance, feature locations in Ukraine.
I've seen
UK,
Australia, they look quite good.
Country.
And who's the other country? Germany, was it?
360-degree drone technology. And they're all linked by one common theme per postcard. This one
Mr. James,
is
Mr.
town
James.
halls. Lovely. Now
there
they
it is,
are.
Mr.
They
James.
are the first female duo to represent Austria, Taya and Selena. They're firm fan favourites. They're really lovely girls. I've never met them, but they are. I know they're lovely. And as for the title of the song, slightly elusive title, that came about because apparently their producer didn't know who writer Edgar Allan Poe was. Hence, who the hell is Edgar? There's a signature dance move coming up. Auntie Gladys, do your calf stretches, please.
Oh my god, you're such a good writer. It's not me, it's Edgar. Who the hell is Edgar? There's a ghost in my body when he is a lyricist. It is Edgar Allan Poe when the
I'm liking this already.
There's fingers in my hand and it's moving really fast. Don't know how he possessed me, but I'm happy that he did. Cause the song is feeling special and it's gonna make me rich. The words are spilling out, what the heck is this about? Oh my god, there's a ghost in the body. Maybe I should call it Dr. Oven Exorcist. Maybe someone out there knows where Shakespeare is so I can get it.
He's coming up here.
What's your happy heart? Was it A&R? Girl, call you now, so you're about to be a star. Give me 2 years and your dinner will be free. Gas station champagne is on me. Edgar cannot pay rent for me. 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 3. An easy place to be funny. Who the hell is Edgar?
What a start! Who the hell is Edgar? We began the question, and there'll be many more before the evening's out. I'm back in the box. Thank you very much, Mel.
Oh, you're fine. I've refilled the
No,
potpourri.
Oh, I get it. Po. I'll see you later, Mel. Mel will be back to hold your hand during the interval acts, and also she'll be here for that very lengthy voting sequence that myself and Hannah are doing. Oh, it's different down on the stage. It's all a bit like a vegetarian breakfast, you know, quite eggy and cheesy. But got through it, and I'm back in my comfort zone now. In fact, I've never been backstage at Eurovision before, for all the years I'm always here, and it's quite different. Can I just say, quite a locker room vibe, bit whiffy. A lot of those costumes have been around for a few weeks, and Febreze isn't quite hacking it, I'd say. This is Portugal. Her name is Mimi Cat, and her song is Ai Coração. She's performing in second place, and as regular viewers of Eurovision will know, what has no one done performing second? Win. And it's a shame, because I really like Mimi Cat. She's a fantastic performer, really engaging. It's sort of burlesque, cabaret. It's song number 2.
Não me deixas em paz, me dás sossego, não me deixas capaz. Tenho a cabeça e a garganta num nó que não se desfaz e nem assim tu tens dó. Sinto-me toda cada dia pior, ver coisas que sabia de cá. As pulsações subiram casa para mim, estou louca completamente sem mim. O peito ardeu, eu sei que eu saiba que fazer amor para mim assim não dá. Parece que nem sou nem seu. Ai coração, ai coração, diz-me lá se és meu. As horas passam e o sono não vem. Ouço as corujas e os vizinhos também. O meu juízo se por lá ficou. Alguém me tira deste estado em que estou. O doutor diz que não há nada a fazer. Casa contigo, filho, eu a escrever. Ando perdida numa outra dimensão. Toda eu sou uma grande confusão. O pai vai ter a boca seca, eu sei lá. Que te fazer amor para mim assim não dá. Porque parece que nem sou mais eu. Ai coração, ai coração. Diz-me lá se és meu. O peito arder, a boca seca, eu sei lá. Que te fazer amor para mim assim não dá. Porque parece que nem sou mais eu. Ai coração, ai coração, ai coração, ai coração. Diz-me lá se és
Mimi Cat for Portugal. It takes a special sort of talent for a solo performer to connect to the whole arena like this, and Mimi Cat has it. Just terrific. Now, you might be wondering how the running order is decided tonight. I mean, you might not be, but too bad, I can tell you. Basically, the songs are drawn. They're either going to be the first half or the second half of the show. After that, the producers decide on the running order, with 2 exceptions. Last year's winner, Ukraine, who were drawn in 19th place, and this year's hosts, the United Kingdom, who will be performing in last place, 26th place. So it was the producers who decided you wanted a big ballad up next. Yes, it's song 3, Switzerland. He's just 21 years old. Remo Ferrer is his name, and the song is Water Gun. Switzerland haven't won since 1988 with Celine Dion, and this is rather lovely. The standout thing is his voice. Certainly in the arena, it has such tone and depth. I hope it comes across on television. Tonight, some performances will contain flashing images and strobe effects, and this is one of them. Song number 3 for Switzerland.
seek, road to the kings we dream. Where do we go? We're standing on the throne line. Where do we go? We go. I don't wanna be a soldier, soldier. I don't wanna have to play with real blood. We play now. Can't turn around. What are guns? No, no. I don't wanna be a soldier, soldier. I don't wanna have to play with real blood. We play now. Can't turn around. What are guns? Ships, body bags, stay away from the gun.
I think this might be my favourite one so far.
I do lessons, breaking rules. Nothing hurts when you're bulletproof. I remember, yes I do. I do. Where do we go? We stand on the front line. Where do we go? We go. I don't wanna be a soldier, soldier. I don't wanna have to play with real blood. We play now. Can't turn around. No worry guns. No, I don't wanna be a soldier, soldier. I don't wanna have to play with real blood. We play now. Can't turn around. No worry guns. Just worry about stay away from me.
What are the trousers? That was my favourite one so far.
Did his mother told him he'd grow into that suit? And all too soon, it was time for Eurovision. A gorgeous vocal, and so young. I mean, all these people with the confidence to come out here at that age and command that stage. There's a few pop princesses in the show tonight, including our own Mae Muller, who will be performing later in the show. She is a blast, and stay tuned for it because she gives a brilliant performance. Great staging. There's also Noah from Israel,
Hello.
and this lady, Blanca, as in
What are you up to?
Paloma, and the song is Solo. Now, if you enjoyed last year's entry by Chanel representing Spain, Slow Mo, then I guarantee you're going to like this. Quite similar. There's Blanca. She loves DJing. She's terribly good
Got a
at
few
it.
biggies.
By the way, I should say, all the staging is done by the specific delegations. I.e., when you're confused that this isn't 1982, it's Spain's choice. Well, no, it's Poland's choice, that's who it is, but easy mistake to make. Song 4.
It's gonna how else to phrase it? With you I close my senses, baby. What happened to me? I thought I knew you, but now it's on to face it. I ain't go, messing with my mind. No, it's not how it
What?
goes, so let me spell it out. Now I'm better solo, solo. I never let me down, baby, down, down, down. I'm gonna show ya, show ya. Show you what it is you're missing out. Now I'm better solo, solo. I never let me down, baby, down, down, down. I'm gonna show ya, show ya. How I be getting down solo. Tell me, now was it worth it? Let Goes around, comes around. I ain't cold, I ain't low. Messing with my mind. No, oh, oh, it's not how it goes. So let me spell it out. Now that it's solo, solo. I'm never letting down, baby, down, down, down. Now I'm gonna show ya, show ya. Show you what it is you're missing out. Now that it's solo, solo. I'm never letting down, baby, down, down, down. Now I'm gonna show ya, show ya. How I'll be getting down solo. Oh no, going solo. Yeah, better watch me now. 'Cause I know I let go. Gonna make it on my own. Oh no, I'm going solo. Yeah, better watch me now. 'Cause I know I let go. It's clear to see. Now I'm better solo, solo. I never let you down, baby, down, down, down. I'm gonna show ya, show ya. Show you what it is you're missing out. Now I'm better solo, solo. I never let you down, baby, down, down, down. I'm gonna show ya, show ya. How I'll be getting down solo.
Undeniably catchy, but for my money there are bigger, better earworms later on in the show. Song number 5 is not one of those songs. It's Serbia. The song is called Samo mi se spava, and the performer is a young man called Luke Black, 30 years old. And there he is, outstanding in his own field. If you think you recognize that face, you might. He currently resides in London. He used to manage a restaurant. Perhaps you said something back. All right. I'm told he's a huge fan of horror, science fiction films, anime, and video games, and that explains tonight's staging. I'm glad they think so. How to describe it? He begins in a giant... Is it a soap dish? I don't know. And after that, well, it's anyone's guess what's going on. Serbia, song 5. Answers on a postcard, please.
Baby, watch the world on fire. It is all came to me. I don't choose my fate. Who's taking control? Hello? Someone stop. Hello? Game over.
is it something they ate? Leave it to Luke. Don't tease us with signs saying, this ends now, when in fact it doesn't. That was song 5 for Serbia. I'm sure there'll be people out there loving that. On to song 6, and it's the first of the big 5. These are countries who qualify automatically for the grand final because they contribute financially more to the EBU. Those countries are Germany, Italy, Spain, the United Kingdom, and this country, France. Their performer, there she is so popular backstage, everyone adores her. Her name's Lazara, and she's French-Canadian, but now lives in Paris. And the song is called Évidemment, and it is great. It really channels into the success of Barbara Pravi in 2021 with Voilà, a real chanteuse number here. The staging is fabulous, and finally, a woman who appears to be taller than Hannah Waterman. Song 6.
Mon cœur, mes yeux, mes reins, plus rien ne m'appartient. Je me fais du mal pour faire du bien. Je brûle comme si ce n'était rien. Mon jardin d'enfer pousse des fleurs que j'arrose de mes rêves, de mes pleurs. Mon âme est sur le toit du monde. Je ne peux toucher le ciel du doigt. Évidemment, c'est des promesses que j'entends, ce n'est que du vent. Évidemment, il est pourtant de la vie, c'est ce qu'on oublie, c'est toujours faux pour être vrai, mais ce n'est jamais faux, pour être faux. Évidemment, ne sera plus jamais la même. Je rachète hier, le temps est assassin. Je cherche l'amour, ne trouve rien, comme dans mon sac à main. Dans ma tête, ce n'est pas tant évident. Je cherche la vérité dans l'évident. Mon âme est sur le toit du monde. On ne peut toucher le ciel du doigt. C'est des promesses que j'entends, c'est que du vent. Évidemment, ne sera plus jamais la même, cette fille d'avant. Car moi je chante, ma vie la vôtre et un peu de romance. Je suis nue devant vous, donnez-moi donc une chance. Revenons à moi de moi, et je réussis à chanter la grande France. C'est toujours faux, c'est jamais faux, pour être faux, évidemment. Ne sera plus jamais la même, cette vie d'avant, évidemment.
France are going to have a good night, I think. They will certainly do well with the
That was
juries.
good, interesting.
If this arena is anything to go by, it will also do well in the popular vote. Her name is Lazara.
Zigzag in and the competition
Alicia.
is in full swing. What a week it's been. All killers, no filler. Big up King Charles and Queen Camilla. Let's take a look.
Spitting those rhymes, we love Alicia. This is a look back at an incredible week. Oh, there they are. Loving it. Slightly bemused. The semi-final seems so long ago.
In here, we are twirling, unified and fearless.
music and unity. Mwah.
Don't worry, Julia, we'll explain to you later.
Go on, off you go. I can see you giblets, mate.
I forgot to put on underwear.
Honestly. Are you just having the time of your life?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing here.
Our souls reunite. We're ready for a show. United by music, so Eurovision, let's go!
Eurovision is a place for everyone. Here, we are all free to be who we want to be.
Gonna be such a come down in Liverpool
So much
tomorrow
energy
when this
and
competition
vibes. I do
leaves.
not want it to end, but luckily we are just getting started. Who's ready for another performance?
Why I am
Let's
Alicia?
do this. It's Cyprus!
Oh, hello. That's Andrew Lambrew. He's been here for over a week and obviously run out of laundry, so bravely performing this evening without a clean shirt on. Australia are in the show later on. They didn't get through the semi-finals for the last few years, but this year they did with their band Voyager. But this man, Andrew, is also from Australia, so a lot of Australian interest in the show tonight. He was born in Sydney. 3 of his grandparents are Cypriot. Oh, that's it. But they asked him to take part, and he said yes. And what a great performer he is. He really has a fantastic voice. It's a big song called Break a Broken Heart. Cyprus, 38 entries, no win. Might this change everything? Andrew Lambro. Voice. And I tell you, I can feel the heat of those flames up in the comedy box. I think those people in the front row are watching the rest of the show without the benefit of eyebrows. Yeah. It's like a singy smell down there. Up next is Spain, another of the big 5 that goes straight to the grand final. I should explain that in the semi-finals, who got through was decided purely on a public vote. It's different tonight. It's a game of 2 halves tonight. Each country has a jury, and that jury voted on the performance they saw during a dress rehearsal last night. Myself and Hannah will announce those votes. Then we go to the votes from you, the viewers, and that makes up the other half of the vote. Add them together at the end, and hopefully we get one clear winner. Hannah and I are not keen on draws. We're not keen on anything odd happening. We just want a nice, straightforward winner. This is Blanca Paloma. Ea, Ea is the song. Paloma, representing Spain. They haven't won since 1969, so they are desperate for a win, particularly after coming so close last year with Chanel. That was song number 8. And then I think we're going to see Hannah and Judah. I'm right, we are.
So beautiful. Now, each
Little
year,
Norwegian
Junior
Easter egg there.
Eurovision shows that big talent can come in little packages.
And after hosting twice, Timur Miroshnichenko knows all about those pint-sized pop powerhouses.
This is Junior Eurovision, which is held every year. BBC entered for the first time this year and came very credible 5th place.
Last December, Armenia's stunning capital Yerevan played host to the 20th edition of Junior Eurovision. It's an event I've had the pleasure of hosting on 2 occasions in Ukraine.
Let's vote now!
But back to the present. All these talented youngsters, aged just 9 to 14, did their countries proud. And in true Eurovision style, the variety of songs created quite the party. But it was this spectacular performance from French 13-year-old Lisandro, channeling his inner Elvis, that took the title.
Let's hope the Union Jack will be that high for leaderboard tonight.
So let's leave the final words to Lisandro.
Bonsoir Europe, bonsoir Liverpool. We've had so much fun in Armenia, and I'm so happy and proud to note that the beautiful city of Nice will welcome all the countries for the next Junior Eurovision on the 26th of November. I can't wait to see you all in France. It's gonna be incredible.
You wouldn't call him unconfident, would you? Bonsoir, Alessandro. Is it Alicia? It's Alicia!
The Eurovision Grand Final is in full flow-go show, and we're ready to see another act. Am I right, ladies and
You
gentlemen?
are right.
Go wild! It's Sweden!
It is also song number 9. This is traditionally where I would urge you to raise whatever is in front of you, a glass, a cup, a mug, and toast the memory of the late great Sir Terry Wogan, the man who was and always will be the voice of Eurovision. Sir Terry. And what a fitting song to do it to, because this
Sir Terry
is
Wogan.
the clear bookie's favourite. Loreen, the returning champion. She won with her big pop anthem Euphoria in 2012, and now she's back with Tattoo. I don't know if streaming figures mean anything when it comes to votes, but this has been streamed in excess of 55 million times. It's got to mean something. It is a great song. She performs it so well. She is such a star. There's no sense of her being a contestant. She's just at a Loreen concert. The staging is also special. Stick with it. When it starts, it looks a bit like bacon on a slab, but then it opens up into something cinematic and epic. Sit back and enjoy Song 9.
That got a bit cheered, didn't it? Let's put the mic on. Is that better?
This is not a time. It's time to say goodbye until we meet again. As this is not the end, it will come a day we will find a way. Violin playing and the angels crying when the
Loving his wings.
That's how you do it. Another Eurovision masterclass from Sweden. She is the one to beat. Loreen and Tattoo. Certainly she's going to do very well with the jury vote. Let's see how the public react to it tonight.
Now, if you've never seen Eurovision before, firstly,
I'm going to draw the curtains.
secondly, don't worry, there are just a couple of things
Give me 1 minute,
to
Mr. James.
really
Oh.
get the most out of the fight.
It's one of them and a half.
Most important
Mr.
thing
James
you
loves to
need
sit on my
the
knee, and then when
Eurovision
I-
app.
I
Where you can
move,
easily vote
it's-
and enjoy all the special features. And if you haven't downloaded it yet, what have you been doing?
You know what, Julia, it's better to not ask. Actually, no, I am going to ask. What have you been doing? Because we know you've got your snacks sorted and your lovely drinks, but also download the app now and just get involved.
The second thing you need is a score sheet so you can play along and rate each country.
yes.
And guess where you can find that?
So the app is it.
It's also on the app.
Can you
So,
out of here,
that
Julia?
Eurovision app, check. Score sheet,
Can I sit
check.
back down?
What else do we need?
The next act hoping to win the
Ow.
Eurovision trophy tonight.
Yes, check.
Mr. James.
Did Hannah say Albania? I think I heard it, yeah. It's on 10.
Mr. James had his way. I'd sit down and never move.
By
Are you
Albina
off now?
and the
I've gone to the
Clemente
sofa.
family. Not just any old family.
Bye.
No, it's Albina's own family. It is the first time, and I find this hard to believe in 67 years of Eurovision. It's the first time 6 members of an immediate family have
If anyone's
performed
watching this, thank you for
together.
joining me.
It's
I'm extremely
Mom,
grateful.
Dad,
And anyone's watching this back,
Albina,
thank
2
you.
sisters, and the one I feel
Even if
sorry
you've only
for,
watched a few
the
seconds
brother.
of it, I
He's called
greatly
Albina.
appreciate it.
I mean, he's named after her. He doesn't look
Hopefully you
after
can hear
there.
me, see
You
me,
can just hear him say, "Do I have to?"
and
No,
all the
it's
other
your sister's
Instagram
dream.
stuff is
Come on.
working.
Put on a white shiny jumper and get out there. There are red flags during this performance. Many. Towards the end, she shows a sort of Christmas tantrum. It is something to behold. Albina and the Calmendi family.
So if anyone's interested, I'm going to be live until everyone has sung. I'm not going to be live for the whole programme, just listening to the different music. That's how long I'm going to be live. Eurovision's like, in a way, you're like travelling the world in the night, or you're travelling Europe in the night, should I say. And you're getting to see different countries. You are. Half a minute.
There they are. Albida and home to the family. If they do well, it was such an atmosphere in the car on the way home. You know the brother's getting the blame. It is on to another of the big five, and also a really popular song that is probably going to do very well tonight. It too has been streamed almost 50 million times. This man is Marco Mengoni, representing Italy. I know, he's Italian, who knew? The song is called Due Vite, and in Italy, he is an enormous star. His albums have gone 71 times platinum, and he was the most listened to artist on Italian radio in 2022. He can really sing. He's fabulously charismatic on stage. This will do well. In terms of staging, well, he's dressed a bit like, I don't know, the wife of the mayor at a dinner dance, and for some reason at the back there's a children's soft play.
The wife of the mayor or what?
Despite all of that, I expect great things from Song 11, Italy. Of doing well at Eurovision is Italy seem to have it. They've done so well since they rejoined in 2011, and Marco Mengoni there is, I think, going to have a very good night, certainly with the jury vote. What a charismatic performer, beautiful vocal, great song, and the people in this arena really lapping it up.
Oh, Blackpool Tower.
Why, that's the Blackpool Tower. I recognise it. And it brings us to Estonia. And
is it showing a place from,
that's what that is.
like, for example, Estonia, somewhere in Europe, and then each time it seems to be showing a clip of UK as well?
And she is just
I recognise the Blackpool Tower, I don't recognise any other place in the UK.
And again, for a 20-year-old,
Hey?
a beautiful voice, such poise and confidence on stage. For some unknown reason, she's brought a self-playing piano with her, all the way from Estonia. I know that because it says Estonia on it. Song 12.
Oh my god, it is playing itself. Would that be like a mechanism, like automatically set up inside? Alright. You still need to do this.
Slowly every step. Now I see myself building up a world for ages. There is one more thing you need to know, that I forgive myself for all the lies I said before. Now I see the road I'll be alive. Show me what I should go and what to leave behind. There is always time to get back on track. Tearing down the world slowly every step. Now I
What a talented young woman. Alika is her name, representing Estonia. And by the way, if anyone in the Birkenhead area would like an almost new self-playing piano, see you out the back of the arena around midnight.
I've seen Finland,
Now, if you wondered
their music
how
video.
loud 7,000 people in an arena could be, you're about to find out, because it is the turn of Finland. And when I tell you the crowds love this, I'm understating it. It's just insane how much people adore this song. His name is Karia, and he's hoping to do what Lordi did in 2006 and bring Eurovision back to Finland. The song is called Cha Cha Cha. And if you have a nightmare tonight that you're being attacked by a dancing Brussels sprout, it'll be this man's fault. He loves a sauna.
A sauna in a Ferris wheel? What?
I promise you. As I mentioned earlier, performances tonight, some of them will include flashing images and
You learn
strobe
something new every day,
This is one of them.
don't you?
Enjoy. It is something else. Finland, song 13. Lucky for some.
Hello Lisa, hi, you okay? I'm just watching Eurovision, streaming it on TikTok, not TikTok, on Instagram, you know, just sending lots of positivity your way. Just let me giving you, send you a wave. I think I've waved to you.
Ja puheessaan valtaa, kun tää toinen puolius vallan saa. Cha cha cha, ei oo arkena tää mies laiksikaan. En voi, tätä vuosien mies, tätä vuosien mies. Ketä en tanssikaan, niinku cha cha cha, etkä pelkääkään tätä maailmaa. Niinku cha cha cha.
I love that one. I love that one. That's my favourite one so far.
They love it. The staging
I've always said, oh my god, people have got the same outfits.
It does get the feeling Strictly Come Dancing is a very different programme in Finland.
I've already said my favourite, so that's my winner so far. That's my winner out of all.
His name's Korea, and I think we will be seeing more of him later on when the scores are coming in. That was song 13. Now, as they say, for something completely different. The country that did enter as Czech Republic have now asked to be called Czechia, and we are happy to do so. The group is a group of young women called Lesna, and the song is My Sister's Crown. It is sort of classic Eurovision in that it takes a traditional melody and then takes it into rap and pop and dance. The staging I find really beautiful, very understated and simple, but with a very powerful message behind it. Song 14, Lesna, My Sister's Crown, for Czechia.
Moje sestra do kouta nepůjde, ani tebe poslouchat nebude. Moje sestra v srdci je divoká, co ty zaplést nikdy si nenechá. Moje sestra do kouta nepůjde, ani tebe poslouchat nebude. My sister's crown, don't take it down, don't take it down. Nobody has the right to do it. She's beautiful, incapable. She is her own being. She will do it. You can take your hands back. Don't go on no voice. We're not your dolls. We're not your dolls. No, it's not a money bag. Clouds on your rocks. You can see our souls. Sister Casiva, oj ty silna, chorobra jedyna, korona twoja. Sister Casiva, oj ty silna, chorobra jedyna, korona twoja. We stand for you.
Czechia! Those harmonies were insane, really impactful staging. It ought to do well, but I wonder in the public vote if it'll get lost because people are still reeling from Finland. Coming up, an amazing act with Sam Ryder, and this interval act, it's the Liverpool Songbook. It's Eurovision icons performing songs from Merseyside. It is something to behold. Really, really special. Hi,
We're
Alicia!
halfway through tonight's acts now, and if you're watching Down Under, it's time to wake up. It's Australia.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one as well.
Here we go. There was talk that Australia might leave the competition because they hadn't got through for the last few semi-finals. But it's all changed tonight because Voyager have done this with their song Promise. I don't think many people were taking this song that seriously until it was put in front of an audience. Crowds love it. I think this might be the sleeper hit of the show. Who are Voyager? Why, they were formed in 1999, so they've been around a while. They're a five-piece, Perth-based, epic electro, progressive pop metal band, since you ask. Now, for no good reason, they brought a car with them all the way from Australia. I think they like performing with a car, because they normally perform in Danny's garage. He's the lead singer.
How would you get a car? Can you be a
Song 15. This
car
might do
thing?
well.
Would you have to put the car, travel the car from sea? That'd take forever, wouldn't it? Why has that puzzled my mind?
You ever done anything like this before? You ever done anything like this before? Never done anything like this
You
before.
could put the pieces, you could take it apart, couldn't you?
You ever shut on the open door?
I'll tell you my brain.
But it's like that. Yeah, but it's lost your mind. You try and whine. Right, coming right back for more. I'm here tonight. Promise me you'll hold me till I die. I'm by your side. Promise me it's gonna be alright. Promise me it's gonna be alright. Promise me it's gonna be alright. You're not being alone too much. If I pray for you, touch. You would stop to be a part of you. Find a little something new. Press my heart till the sky turns red in the sunrise. Since you told me everything's alright. Since you told me everything's alright. Promise me it's gonna be alright. Tonight, promise me you'll hold me till I die. I'm by your side.
I'd buy that. I would.
Promise me it's gonna be alright. Eurovision Nation! Thank you! Australia, love you!
That's Voyager with Promise. And I tell you, experience means something. They've been going since 1999 and they know how to work a room. This arena really responding to that. Like I say, I think that's a bit of a sleeper hit and might do very well for Australia tonight. We hope so, because they were going to leave the competition. They're a big hat. I am really fond of this next song. It's song 16 for Belgium. That is Gustav. Hello, Gustav. He's 42 and he's been in the music industry for over 20 years. He signed his first record deal at age 18. The song is Because of You, and I think why I like it is because it's not like anything else in the competition tonight. It has a sort of early 90s, almost disco feel. It's really fresh and bright, and so far in semi-finals and rehearsals, people have really, really liked it. It also features a performance from voguing a ballroom legend of Pussy West. She shows up about halfway through. This is Gustav, and Because of You for Belgium.
And when the world got me going crazy, I'll carry on. And it's all because of you. Because of you. Come on! Remember when they told us you're not good enough? And then you came into my life and you changed my world said it's all because of you. Because of you. Because of you.
I mean, this whole arena seemed to know every word of that. Song 16 for Belgium. We're hoping for great things for Gustav and because of you. Now, I need to warn you, there is a skit incoming. Skit incoming. Here we go.
So far, we've seen 16 acts and they've all done a fantastic job. Now they can chill out and enjoy the 10 countries still to come. But they can't relax too much because once all acts have performed, the vote will open. And remember, for the first time ever, that includes the rest of the world vote.
You can check out how it works on Eurovision.tv.